Hey guys, rxlyaT or Taylor here, and today we're back with another Division video. Now this one might be a short one, but it's been one I've been wanting to make for the past few days now. And this one revolves all around Phoenix credits. By now we should all know what Phoenix credits are and how we get them. A couple of ways off the top of my head, you can actually acquire Phoenix credits from the majority of caches within the game, as well as doing most, if not all, PvE activities. Now recently we've just had a global event, and the main thing you do during a global event is rerun missions over and over again to grind global event credits. Whilst you're doing this though, you might not have realized that you've actually capped out Phoenix credits, because there is a cap on these, and that's actually 5,000. So it's a relatively low cap, and especially when a global event comes around, it can be very easy to max it out. And if you're like me, after every global event, I always wonder what I can spend these Phoenix credits on, and at least try and make use of them, because there's no point being maxed out and not being able to carry anymore when you do open a cache or when you do complete Lexington again. So let's get into it. Let's find some things we can spend these Phoenix credits on. First up, blueprints. Now I know a lot of players are already going to know this one, but some players that might have picked this game up recently might not know of the blueprint vendor and what this can do. Luckily enough, there's a couple of blueprints on sale this week that I haven't bought, so I'm going to be able to demonstrate it quite easily. Come to any blueprint vendor, there's one in the terminal or over in Camp Clinton. And once you're inside the vendor, you can buy these blueprints. As you can see, there's a couple of weapon ones here, and we're going to buy the M870 Express blueprint. Once you've bought the blueprint, you come back over to the crafting station, and you'll see that recently bought blueprint of yours. Here, you can craft as many of these as you want, as long as you have the resources. Every time you do craft them, you'll get 3 random talent, and this is where the good blueprints come into hand. So I've got a lightweight M4 here, and it pretty much gives me the unlimited chance to get that perfect rolled lightweight M4 for any build I want to use. And that's one of the things you can spend these Phoenix credits on. Obviously, the blueprints aren't that great this week. The one you want to look out for is the M4 or something like the Navy MP5N blueprint. Next is re-rolling a weapon's talents. At the recalibration station, you can pretty much roll any piece of gear, but when it comes to weapons, you actually require Phoenix credits to roll. Now, I don't actually want Deadly on this big Alejandro. I'd like something a little bit different, and I was thinking of getting Competent. So here, again, you select the talent you don't want, and you simply hold it down until you get the talent you do want. And as you can see, Competence popped up luckily for me. But it's not always going to be this easy. Sometimes RNG isn't on your side, and it can take many rolls to do this. Now, last but not least requires this guy, the special equipments vendor. There's a couple of things you could do here. One of them would be if for some reason you can get a stupid amount of Phoenix credits really quick, you could buy exotics and deconstruct them for div tech, although it's really inefficient and just doesn't really make sense to do because you're spending close to 1,500 Phoenix credits to get one div tech. So I wouldn't recommend that, but I guess you could if you really wanted a piece of div tech. But here we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and select the gear set sealed cache. These only cost 200, so that's not hard to acquire whatsoever. But every time you open these, you actually get a very small chance of getting either a piece of classified gear or even an exotic in these. So if Phoenix credits really are burning a hole in your pocket and you want to splurge out, then this is probably the best thing you can do with them at the moment. And there is going to be a tweak to classified drop rate soon, so they might up the drop rate within the caches. I'm not 100% sure, but these are definitely one of the best things you can buy with Phoenix credits. A good thing behind this is deconstructing anything high-end and above, so high-end gear sets, classified exotics can actually reward you with div tech. Obviously it's a slim chance. So yeah, there you have it guys, a little short video, a little bit different than what I usually do, but I just thought it would make sense to do one of these once the global event has ended. And I am going to be working on a video on a lot of other things to do once a global event is ended, and you might feel like you're stuck in this game and not really know where to go after the global event. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this one, let me know either by leaving a comment or by clicking that like button. And if you're new around here and want to stay up to date with all of the things to Division, then please make sure to subscribe. And when you do subscribe, make sure you put that bell on because YouTube is acting super weird lately. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.